never killed anything before.
You've never had it back before.
I'm going to dive right in. I want to ask Sarah, my first question is for you. A lot of people are probably going to be asking you a lot about comparisons between the Wolfpack and Buffy today. I wonder, do you think they're accurate to make? And also, does that come with a pressure sometimes, those kind of expectations?
Yes, it does come with a pressure and expectation, and to have people understand that they are separate. But I do think that there's a similarity in that they both utilize supernatural to give answers to the questions that we have in life, right? That's where all these stories came from, werewolves and the full moon. It became the things that go bump in the night that all of a sudden when there's light and you see things and you don't know what they are. Buffy utilized the monsters as metaphors for the horrors of adolescence. We use the monsters sort of as the metaphor for life's new challenges, whether it's anxiety, isolation, finding your pack. So that similarity, but I think you find that in a lot because supernatural, that's what we're doing, right? We're answering the unanswered. So in that sense, I think it's a fair comparison. Otherwise, they're pretty different. And you can curse in this one, except for me, because apparently I was the only one that still never got to curse.
You didn't?
I didn't. There's one. This is my one spoiler. I said in one episode I do curse, but it's not Kristen Ramsey. Okay. Make of that what you will.
Ooh.
Make of that what you will.
Oh, spoiler.
Right?
Rodrigo, my next question is for you. Your character, you have some really intense scenes in those first couple of episodes, going through the fire and dealing with all that physicality, that struggle. I wondered, what was that like for you filming on set? Was that quite challenging? What was that process?
Very challenging.
And don't forget, it was 200 degrees outside when you were filming them.
Yeah, we were shooting in Atlanta, and it was July, beginning of August, so it was very hot and humid. And we did that scene a couple of times. So first thing was the heat, big challenge, but it was fun too. I love doing those actions, sequences, and I got to learn a lot about wildfires. Just did a lot of research on it, and talked to hot shots, crews, and so it was great. I had fun doing it.
I wondered, obviously you can't tease much beyond the first episode, but I wondered, it feels like there's more to both of your characters than meets the eye. I feel like we've only just scratched the surface in these first episodes. So is there anything you can perhaps tease or allude to that we can maybe come to expect?
She already gave the spoiler of the day. I don't know if we should.
That's it.
It's a good spoiler. I gave that one once before. I'm like, that's a good spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I mean, I say a lot of times that this show, and I liken it to Sixth Sense in just the matter that once you watch it, you then go back and you realize that there were clues and breadcrumbs the whole time that you sort of clock, but you don't really register. And so we're giving you clues throughout the first couple that start to get explained 5 through 8. Mm-hmm. But you really do have to pay attention because you could miss them.
It is truly something that you have to be paying attention because, things are, details are everywhere for you to, even when we were reading, I would miss stuff and then go back, oh, that's why. That's, Jeff Davis, our showrunner, who is a really a brilliant writer.
You've both had phenomenal careers with so many great standout roles. And I wondered, looking back, is there one in particular that you're both proud of?
That's like asking which is my favorite child.
It's brutal.
I have a couple of projects that I think they were important in my career. And here in the States, I would say 300, Love Actually, Westworld. Those, that come to the top of my mind right now would be, projects that were very important. But the role that I'm very proud of is the role of a father, that I've been trying to be a great dad. I have a 5-year-old, and that's the most challenging role I've ever, tried to play.
You're pretty great at it.
I'm trying. I'm working hard on it.
I have been fortunate enough now that I get to do projects that I love. So I picked them because I love them, and I want to be a part of them because I love them, and I'm proud of them, and they're saying something, and they're meaning something, and people always say, like, what's your greatest career achievement? Not life achievement, career achievement. And it's not awards, it's not magazine covers, it's that every Halloween I get pictures of people dressed up as a whole bunch of my characters. And the fact that I've had so many characters that on Halloween I get, like, that to me is like, okay, I've done something cool.
Sarah, I want to ask you a quick question about your producing role. Because obviously you're doing more than just what used to be seen on screens. I wondered, what have you learned from this role with Wolfpack?
I think for me, I have the experience that I can bring specifically to especially this kind of project, but just any project in general. And there's something to be said for having an executive producer that is on set every day and really knows everything that's happening and can say, you know, guys, like, we've been working too long, the shot isn't important, we'll make a plate shot and we'll do it later, or the crew's getting tired, like, let's move on. And to sort of really be able to take that knowledge and bring that to the show. The post has been really fun for me because that's something I haven't had as much experience with in genre, and so really getting to be a part of that has been a great learning experience. I enjoy the marketing aspect of it, the trailers, you know, getting to edit, all of those sides of it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
From my side, I can say that she took care of us as actors on set. It was very, very nice and important to have, you know, her on set, just to be able to talk to, very hands-on, and that, you know, doing both things, acting and being a producer as well.
That's really lovely to hear. That's all the time I had, I'm afraid, but thank you both for chatting with me. Congratulations on the show. Have a lovely day. Take care.
You
both.
too. My favorite's the one with two heads.